Okay, so you're trying to find your emotional stability and security, it seems. If you're with somebody, you need to spend some time, more quality time with that person. Maybe you've been focusing so much on work, you haven't spent a lot of time. It also might mean that you need to spend a lot more time at home. Because you've got the castle over here, so you do need to focus a lot on your personal life rather than focusing a lot on work. And something's happened where you need to forgive that person in order for you to transform and move forward. So in the past, you've had made a lot of sacrifice and compromise, and in that situation, and it had become almost like an obsession. You wanted it to work out, so it had become this kind of obsession where you're focusing a lot on trying to get things sorted out. Now, going into the future, you've got completion of a cycle. So whatever happened is now over and done with. So that is finished, and you are now moving on. Maybe that's why you're trying to reestablish your stability and security. And there might be somebody that comes into your arena, a lust for forbidden fruit. So you might be attracted to somebody that you shouldn't be attracted to, but that's just making the game more interesting. So see where that takes you, I suppose. So forgiveness being necessary and a need to find your emotional stability and security, and spending more time with your loved ones as well to find your center again. And just know that this was a cycle that had to end. It was something that was karmic and it needed to end. So you have completed that cycle. So I'm using the Art Nouveau Tarot. I have shuffled this deck. I'm going to just do a quick shuffle and cut it. See what the cards have got to say. So what's going on with you? You've got the Queen of Coins over here. So you are this is you, being very, very focused on your work and your money and your job. The Queen of Coins is Queen of Pentacles, which is the card that rules Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. So you are, you're earning very well. You're very comfortable. You're very organized. You're very practical. You got your things going for you. And, you seem to be on top of things at the moment. But your work is taking center stage in your life, it seems. So let's see what's happening around you. You've got the Page of Staves and the Ten of Rods. So the Page of Staves is, generally, messages coming in, a lot of travel, a lot of news from international, people from international clients, if you like. So this is, news coming in for you. And you've ended up an old cycle. So maybe you've got a news of a breakup. Maybe you were with somebody and they sent you maybe an email or a text or something that caused the breakdown. I'm not, that is not the way to do things. If whoever's done that, but whatever's happened, maybe this relationship was very burdensome. And maybe whatever news you've heard, you've realized that this was not the relationship for you. But it's left you feeling very, very depressed. And, you felt like you put in a lot of effort into it, made investments within this relationship. Maybe you've gotten news about that relationship or something about that person that has come in. Somebody's brought this information for you and you realize that, you had over-invested in it, put so much of yourself into it, and you didn't get any kind of returns. So that has caused a lot of depression and, that's probably upset you. You've got the Star card over here in the past. So, you were very open and honest with this person and, maybe they inspired you a lot as well with this, the Star card. So it is something that, a lot of, you've been trying to get rid of all those negative emotions that built up. So you're now going, I think whatever happened with this relationship it's an old relationship. Because for the past few months, it seems like, you're trying to get some inspiration. You're trying to let go of all those negative emotions. You can see this water's flowing out. So you're trying to heal and, come to terms with whatever happened. You're trying to get rid of all that the old you and bring out the new you. And you're looking for a lot of divine guidance to do that. So you're going through some kind of spiritual transformation where you're changing the way you look at things and you're not as negative as you used to be. You did cut that relationship out. This is a death card. So walking away from things that did not serve you, and letting go of it. Even those memories, you're not clinging onto them. So whatever good memories you have, you got all these flowers cut over here. It's everything seems to be all mutilated here. So it seems like even those memories that you had, those good memories of that person, you're actually trying to get rid of it, physically get rid of it. So you're throwing out all those emotions over here with this star card, but you're also cutting it out. You're deliberately making sure that you annihilate all those old memories. You don't want to think about it, and you are moving forward. That's been going on in the last few months. So what's in your mind? You want a relationship where you and the person that you're involved with are on equal footings. You want to be equally important as your partner is. And this is what is on your mind. If you start a relationship, you want to be equal with that person, and that is how you want to rule together, rather than you being the one that takes all the burdens on your shoulder. Because it seems like with this particular card, the 10 of Rods, you were the one that was carrying all the responsibilities on your shoulders, and that person seems to have been absent most of the time. So going into the future, you've got the Knight of Staves over here. You're making plans for the future here. So you're coming across as very fiery energy, a lot of Rods cards over here. This person is looking to the future. You're making plans for the future. And it looks like with the Knight of Rods, it's about changing where you live, moving job, or changing home. Maybe there's a home move or a job move, and you want to move on and start afresh somewhere else. Start a project somewhere else. So maybe this card over here with the Knight of Swords, Page of Swords, is about a new project that's coming in over here. But it seems to me like you heard some news about that previous relationship that made you feel a bit upset. Maybe the person that you moved on from is having it seems to be having a better life, and that's upset you a bit. They didn't. Maybe whatever happened doesn't seem to have affected them as much as it has affected you. So you got the Priest card over here, and this is really about you. Maybe getting in contact with groups of people, joining groups, getting a lot of information. You're dealing with a lot of information. But it's also, readdressing all your previous traditional beliefs, and maybe that's what's happening with you right now. And you seem to be praying a lot. This card is what it is. You are praying a lot, and you are asking for divine guidance and divine help. So what's going on around you? You've got the Six of Cups here, and the Six of Cups, it does talk about past or childhood, but this card is about an offer that is going to be coming in. It seems like somebody is going to be bringing you an offer. This might be somebody that you knew in the past. And it is some kind of offer that, you can't refuse. It's almost as though, this person waited for you to reach this point, and now they're bringing in this offer. And you had, maybe you liked this person in some kind of way. You had a hidden admiration for this person, and now they bring in this offer for you, and it's something that you can't refuse. So definitely an offer coming in, maybe an invitation to go out on a date, or or get to know this person, go out for coffee, and this could be something that is coming in for you soon. What you want the Eight of Wands, which is to move away from any kind of problems. You want things to start moving, the Eight of Rods. You want some news, some information. You want things to start happening. Maybe things have been a bit too slow right now, and that's frustrating you a bit. Also, you could be taking some kind of journey. You could be doing an international trip. So going to the future, you've got the Three of Rods over here, the Seven of Swords over here, and the Five of Cups. So with this Three of Rods over here, it seems like there's something that's going to be presented to you, and you're not very interested in it. So maybe the offer that's coming in for you is not something that you're particularly too keen on accepting. Maybe this person that comes in with this offer has known your previous partner, and you're not too happy about that as well. But certainly, you're definitely not willing to work within this whatever this offer is. You're not willing to accept it. You're not happy with it, and it is something you're not even thinking about accepting. You don't want to hear about it. So there's something that you are being very stubborn about, and you really don't want. You're not happy to accept whatever offer is coming in. So maybe if this person comes in over here with the Six of Cups, it is something that you're not particularly interested in. If it's a person from the past, maybe they knew your previous partner, and that is why you don't want to have anything to do with them. That's what it seems. With the Seven of Swords over here, whatever that previous relationship was, there seems to have been a lot of lies and deception that was involved in it. And maybe this person who brings in the offer knew about the lies and deception, and this is why you're not really interested in giving that offer any kind of acceptance at all. So, there was a lot of lies and deception. There was a lot of illusion. In your mind, you had built this person up that you were going up to be something that they turned out not to be. So, you're now sitting and thinking about it. You've got the sword in front of you. So you're actually giving it a lot of thought. And it is bothering you that you were taken for a ride, if you like. And, you really, that is something that is upsetting you. So you are spending a lot of time thinking about that previous relationship that turned out to be an illusion. And maybe this is the reason why you won't accept this offer, because this person knew your previous partner, and your previous partner was a liar, and you were not happy about that. So it seems like you're not going to be accepting this offer that comes in for you, and you feel very disappointed, like there was a big loss, there was a big lack, things broke and could not be repaired within that relationship because of all that lies and deception that went on over here. And maybe this is the reason why you're not really too keen on accepting any new kind of relationship with somebody from the past. But you are thinking of moving on, or maybe getting a new job somewhere, maybe doing some international travel. That could well be the case. So getting over an old situation right now, asking for a lot of divine guidance and focusing a lot on your work, it seems. Any new offers coming in, you don't seem to be too keen on it. You do want a relationship where you're equal footing, equal partnership, and it seems like you won't accept anything less. You're going to focus on your work, and that seems to be taking on a lot of your time. And you might be taking on a lot of responsibilities and burdens in order for you to get over that hurt that you went through. So this is the Power Tarot, Archangel Power Tarot, and you've got the Four of Gabriel, which says, time for a celebration, abundant rewards for hard work, release yourself from a burdensome situation. So you might be attending some kind of function, some kind of, maybe a wedding, some kind of celebration coming up for you. But this is a card of stability. And so this work that you're doing is paying off. This could also be that you're buying a new home. And, with this Knight of Staves, it could well be that you're buying a new home. You're thinking of investing in a new property or a new home, and that comes through for you. You've got the Two of Ariel, and this is important to maintain balance, multiple jobs, projects at once, making work fun. So you are juggling a little bit, working many hours, and trying to maybe juggle your time between your family and your home, or in your work, you're juggling two projects. So make sure that you're not stressed out. Calm down, take a rest. Capricorn can be a bit of a workaholic, but make sure that you are getting some downtime, some rest and relaxation. And the Eight of Ariel, this is take great pride in your excellent work. Practice makes perfect. Consider getting additional education or training. So you might be thinking of going back and doing some studying or improving your skill sets, or even becoming a teacher. With the Eight of Ariel, it's about learning on the job. It's an apprentice kind of card. So you are thinking of going and doing some extra course, and improving your skill set. And maybe this is why you've got the Two of Ariel there, because it's going to be juggling your work and juggling your studying. And maybe this is also the reason why you're not even thinking about getting into a new relationship, because you're going to be focusing on yourself and furthering your education, and that juggling that and your job is going to take up a lot of your time. But you are in a place of stability with this Four of Gabriel. So you are getting into a home stability. So now you're focusing on your career and your work. And it seems like, that's where you're going forward. Maybe it is good because you need time to get over whatever that relationship was, to deal with it, to get it out of your system before you start something new. Because it seems like, you still feel that loss, that lack. There was also financial loss that came with the breakup. And, it was all based on lies. And maybe, you need to get your confidence back again and become that independent person that you are. And you are getting there because you've got the Queen of Coins. She's a very independent person. So I hope that this reading has resonated with you. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Leave me some comments if it has. Thank you so much for watching. Take care now. Goodbye.